a African-American person, when you look at the data, or I could be Native American, I could be Latino, et cetera, it will take us hundreds of years under our current structures and systems to get economic equality in this country. We do not have, my family and my generation don't have the time to wait and wait on the next report. I've been looking at reports for 30 years. How many of y'all been looking at reports for 30 years? Raise your hands. How many of you been looking at reports for 20 years? Raise your hand. How many of you been looking at reports for 10 years? So the question, we actually need what they call punctuated equilibrium. That's when there's disruption in the current system, because this, as someone said on the previous panel, we will continue, the system is operating perfectly well to get the results that we have today. It will continue to produce those results, and we will continue to see incremental change, and we will continue to see isolated communities, isolated individuals, segregated systems create the same kind of results that we have. So I would argue that we need to actually restructure how, or at least re-engineer, how our current economic system operates so that everybody can participate fully in our economy and in our system. And that means, and I'm not anti-capitalism. In fact, I'm very pro-capitalistic, but I am we're leaving genius on the table, as Van White says. I'm very much anti that the child on Pine Ridge Reservation will never have the same opportunity as other children in this country. So I actually think, not just to complain about it, but I do think there is a discussion going on at the Business Roundtable and other places that people are starting this, and in Europe and other places around the world, that the current structure of wealth inequality will not change unless we do something very significantly different.